Alrighty, so a few days have gone by. I've gotten some parts sandblasted, mainly the big bracket. This little bracket there that holds the alternator on. I'm going to paint all this, get it nice and fresh looking, so once it goes back in the car it doesn't look like arse. So yeah, I'll get to that and hopefully painting goes very smoothly. Right, so I've painted everything. Everything's looking nice. It started raining, which sucked, but I got most of it, or all of it done. Everything's looking nice. All ready to get slapped back into the car. Yeah, that's looking nice. Heaps better than what it came out as. Like if you got a part, you clean it up and you painted it, and it's going better. It's going back in better than what it was. You're already winning. Like you're winning at life at that point. So everything's nice. Gonna chuck it back in and hopefully get that thing nice and running. But yeah, this has been some good progress for an afternoon job. Alright, so it's the next day. It is in fact my birthday, which is cool. So today we'll be working, painting the frame up here with some chassis black that I have. And yeah, you might as well get in there while there's nothing in here and just, you know, make it look a bit tidy. Like probably won't get all up in there, like past there, because it's just too hard, but I'll at least get these frame rails at the front here nice and painted up. And also, yeah, that's a bit crusty, but I'll get in there and paint those up, you know, to stop whatever rust is going to happen in the future. So yeah, we'll get to that. Alrighty, so we've gotten bits of the frame, most of the frame actually, where I want to paint, so that's all nice. I only stopped up to there because trying to get in there, trying to get it nice is not going to look good. So I might as well end with a nice clean ending at the end there. Done the steering box, done all up in there. Well, I've got to give everything another coat. And I'm going to redo my damn battery tray again. I don't know when, like how many times I've done this, but I've done it a few times. Probably should grind it back since that's a bit of rust, but I'm just gonna go over it because I cannot be stuffed. Plus it's got a hole, so it's not really worth it. Even though I should probably grind it, but nah. But yeah, we've gotten that and that pretty much done. Its front's looking nice. So yeah, just basically onto that now. Alright, so I've been using this amazing, oh, put it there, that's gonna fall. Okay, I've been using this amazing chassis black stuff, right, and it works a treat. Like, yeah, well, not with smooth surfaces, otherwise it'll turn out like this, right? You gotta layer it up. So all that brown stuff you see, that's it, because it's like a tar-based stuff. So it looks black, but it's sort of brown once it's on thin layers. So all there's nice and black. All up in there is nice and black. And you can do a lot of prep work. I hardly did any, so like on here, if you looked in the photos, it's a bit crusty, but now it's all nice and clean. Well, not clean, just covered up with blackness. But rust won't really come through as long as you did a good layer. It shouldn't come through. So it's nice. On the back half of the car that I did in 2018 when I brushed it on, it turned out good, and only a little bit of rust is slowly coming through. Like, I'll give you a gaze of it. Like, we got little bits of rust coming through. Like, I know the lighting's trash, but for 3 years, mind you, this has not been on the road. It's just been sitting in my yard. So this is 3 years worth of just sitting. So yeah, all there's nice. All like, oh, I can't. Oh, let me get my torch. Alright, so this is a good example right here at the back. Oh, come on, focus. At the backing plate here, it looks pretty damn nice, but if I find a photo of it how it used to be, yeah, that's not too good. So, but look, no rust has come through. It still looks presentable. So this stuff is very nice. Like, it does the job. It does the job. So I'd highly recommend it. So now that all the painting on the frame is done, we can come over here. We have parts to put back together. I got a little carried away last night and detailed parts that did not have the right to be detailed. Like, who does this? This is like what crazy people do, man. But yeah, go and put it back together. I left a little note on the back of the pulley thing that for the front main seal, so back again. You never know who's going to be back here, so might as well leave them a little something. But yeah, try and put it back together, get this bench nice and clean, and get that thing up and running once again. So it's come time to chuck this bad boy back on. Oh, see if I can do it one-handed. Just line up the key. Don't cook it. Oh, look. Yeah, I'll just bash that on a little bit more. She's in. Nice. According to this repair manual on my engine, we've got the crankshaft pulley and she needs to be torqued to 103.2 foot-pounds. So got the torque wrench up here. You can hardly see it, but she's on 103 foot-pounds, roughly around there. And then yeah, torque up this bolt and should be sweet. Oh, she's clicked. Alrighty, so she's all torqued up now. I'm just gonna chuck on the AC compressor now that I cleaned up, and alternator, chuck on the belts, get the fan going, and then we'll be sweet. Hey. Oh, you know what I should have done? Put the belt on. Look at that. Alrighty, so it's the next day and I'm going to be working on painting this up. The lower portion area like this on both sides, just gonna paint it black like it came from the factory. You know, just tidy it up, make it look neat. Because currently, I've started sanding, but currently that's looking pretty grotty. So I'll get sanding and gonna hit it with some primer, and we should be sweet from there. And then I can start putting the radiator back in, fill it up with the coolant that I saved, and hopefully that front seal right there won't leak. And I can be done with this, and I can start working on the fuel tank again, and body work and all that shabam. So yeah, should be good. Gotten this prepped. I know it's not perfect. Someone's gonna be screaming that it's not perfect, that I'm painting over imperfections, which it all is. This whole car is an imperfection, but gonna hit with some primer. Got stuff down here. Look at that. I'm gonna hit it with some. This is acrylic primer. I'm gonna go some acrylic satin black to go over this. So I'm only spraying up to halfway. None of this, all this, just halfway, just to tidy up all this mess. Look at the ducks, look at the ducks. Little ducks in the wild. Get the dogs. So we've gotten the bottom half all nice and primed. It's looking very nice. Just going to hit it up with some black now, and that'll be done. It'll be looking clean. We've gotten all this nicely painted. It's come out exactly how I wanted it. Nice. We've gotten all on the edges here as well, all underneath. It's looking very nice. I'm very pleased with this end result. So I'm going to chuck the radiator back in and see where we go from there. We've gotten all that back together. Headlights, horn, whatever that is, back in, fans in. And we're ready to put the radiator in. I've cleaned it all up on the edges because it was pretty filthy down here from all the oil. Clean the fan shroud. That is looking very nice. Yep. Ready to put it back in, fill it up with some coolant, and give her a spin. We've gotten the radiator and the fan shroud in. It's looking nice. Just need to hook up both the hoses, and I'm going to put this crustiness back on the front, and it's just going to ruin the whole look. But whatever, chuck it back on to stop all crap getting in the pipes. But yeah, just got to fill up with coolant, hoses, and hopefully it should start up all right and not leak everywhere, because we don't want that. Please don't spill. Ooh. Alright, so I know it's terrible lighting, but we've gotten everything in. It runs, it doesn't leak anywhere. It's nice. Got the paint all nice and done. Hopefully I run it a bit more and that main seal doesn't leak, but yep. Solid few days of work right here. Get the dogs.